Here we are in the Waterloo Suite, and I'm watching the happy Great Little Breaks team sorting out these goodie packs, making them rather spectacular. They're all busy at work, as you can see. We're just about to have a little break. Oh, there's Rianne ducking in quickly. We're just about to have a little break for some well-earned sandwiches and a cup of coffee.
We're all very pleased to be here, and it's going swimmingly, and we're nearly finished, and it's only 2:10.
12 years ago, when Viv started, Viv was speaking next, the managing director, when she started Hotel Shop UK, I was doing something completely different. I was actually a corporate vice president of Microsoft, looking after Europe, Middle East and Africa. And my number one job 12 years ago was to get Europe to embrace the internet. That was my number one job. And the second part, of course, was to get people to use as much Microsoft technology as possible when they were building websites or using the internet. Now the business side was actually quite easy, because you go to a big company and say, how much are you spending on brochures? How much are you spending on your phone stamp? Pre-sales, both sides. It was a big number, it was always a big number. So you say, well look, the internet, you went into your business, forget about printing your brochures, the customer will do that. Forget about the hours your customer service reps have to spend on the phone, people will spend hours and browsers doing the research themselves. So it was a relatively easy sell. That was one aspect. Of course, there were whole new ways of doing business, so it was the birth of companies like Expedia, just to pick an example. Now, in parallel with that, there was another whole move going on, which was, if you remember at that time, the cost of telecommunications was crashing. It was becoming a lot cheaper to route calls anywhere in the world. And also there was a management ethos that said, if it's not your core competency, outsource it. So the three sort of effects together, in my mind, in a very short space of time, demolished customer service across most of Western Europe. Because, as we all know, the call centres, the majority of call centres moved overseas, customer service just was demolished. Viv was coming from the other end, which was having a customer service centre and looking after those customers extremely well. And so, what we finish up with Great Little Breaks is actually a little bit counterculture, because it's fronted by a website, but there's a huge amount of customer service which Rob here leads at the back end, and so you can get in touch with us by phone, you can get on a live chat with one of our customer service reps at the office, and it's a big point of differentiation, because I think if you think, in terms of web marketing, you have to put out a relatively simple offer. Yeah, so it would be breaker for a family of 4, Legoland and a hotel at Reading House, I think, for a couple of nights. Okay, but I'm a single parent. Do I have to pay for both parents, or I've got 3 kids, I'm a family of 5, what do I do? You can spend an hour or a couple of hours trying to father it out from the website, or in our case, you can pick up the phone, speak to Rob, or one of our customer service reps, and get the answer, and they'll deal with you very quickly and very effectively. The other thing which so many of them say, and I've been asked the same question a few times already this evening, is, how do you do it? Well, the person with the answer to that particular question is the founder and managing director of Great Little Breaks, and that's Viv Hudson, so let me hand you over to Viv to explain just how we work that little bit of magic.
Thank you so much for coming along to help us celebrate the launch of our new brand, Great Little Breaks. And I can now confirm our new website is actually live. We've been working on this for over 6 months, but I can tell you it feels much longer than that to me. When we started the process, I had no idea I was about to enter into this weird brand new world with a complete language of its own. Up until then, I didn't know the existence of wireframes, ASP, Drupal, PHP, JavaScript, and I actually thought soap was something you got washed with, not a website language. Still, it became part of our everyday life, and the start of a really exciting journey. I claim not to understand all the technicalities behind the website, but thankfully we've got a really special team back at the office who actually understand the whole thing. So more about our brand, Great Little Breaks. Well, to start with, we might be a bit biased here, but we think it's a great little name. Research shows that we're all taking more breaks in the UK than ever. and it's an expanding market. So we think we've got it perfectly timed. We've included some interesting facts and figures for you based on the Mintel report and Visit England research, and they're all in your press packs. These confirm the results and findings upon what we based Great Little Breaks. We've all got busy lives. We've never got enough time to arrange those simple pleasures. The whole process can be complicated. I'm sure you've all sat on the internet thinking it's a very quick way to do something, and it's actually taking you hours to do it. Our aim is simple. We want to inspire people to have a well-deserved break, make it easy to book, and make it affordable to them. Delight, as John's already said, is the core value of our new brand. We aim to delight each and every one of our customers with every aspect of their great little break. From the initial contact with us, whether that's by web, by phone or by live chat, to their return home, where we send everybody a welcome home email. Our launch today includes Great Little Pamper Breaks, Great Little Gourmet Breaks, Great Little Explorer Breaks, to name just a few. And if you are on a budget, we also do a Great Little Inclusive Break. A quick look on our website will reveal many other types of break that's available today. We have plans to expand this even further in the new year, and some of the plans include a luxury section, as well as Great Little Theatre Breaks, and many, many more. If you need a present, be it for Christmas, a special occasion, or simply a thank you, we've got our Great Little gift vouchers. And with Christmas coming up, especially the gentlemen in the room, I'm sure that you'll find them very, very useful. Short breaks are our speciality. We organise, along with our strategic partners, everything you might want from a UK break. In London, this may include tickets for the London Eye. It might be a theatre, or it might be a cruise down the River Thames. Across the UK, you may fancy a spa break and some treatments, or an activity break, or you might even want to play golf. We can organise it all for you with just a click or a phone call. Even better, they're all guaranteed by our Great Little Price Promise. We'll be very surprised if the deal you can find the same deal as we're offering anywhere else, because the majority of them are exclusive to us. But if you do, we'll guarantee we will give you the difference back very happily. We're not just about the web. We have an extremely knowledgeable team based up in Droitwich in Worcestershire. They love talking to customers. We have difficulty getting them off the phone because they're really interested in what you want to do with your break, because your time is probably the most precious thing that you've got. So our operators are trained to help and advise to find you that special break just for you. And our own customer feedback backs this up. It's 98% of our clients would use us again and recommend us to a friend. And that's not all. For further peace of mind, we're actually bonded for full customer protection. So hopefully we cover all of the gambits. We believe that with Great Little Breaks, we've got a winning formula. We make it easy to book UK leisure breaks at unbeatable value. We have inspiring ideas. We do all the hard work, leaving you to relax and to enjoy yourselves. We have experienced a phenomenal growth this year with our web sales up 60% and our calls. I've got 40, but Rob corrected me earlier, and apparently it's 48% up year on year. And with our brand new website dedicated to short break market, we're forecasting an even bigger growth in 2012. And this means we're actually recruiting more people, including some apprentices, to help with our growth plans for next year. I know a few of you here tonight are actually in the middle of your own Great Little Break. You're actually officially our very first clients, so thank you. But for everyone else, we've actually included a gift voucher in your press pack before you leave for you to try just one of our breaks for yourselves. We hope you will write and talk about your experience and help us spread the Great Little message to as many potential customers as possible. Some of my team are here tonight, if you haven't already met them, but please do, because they will give you some inspiration as to where you could just spend your gift voucher with us. We hope you will write and talk about your experience and help us spread the Great Little message to as many potential customers as possible. Some of my team are here tonight, if you haven't already met them, but please do, because they will give you some inspiration as to where you could just spend your gift voucher with us. Thank you again for coming along to help us celebrate the launch of what we believe will develop into a major brand in the UK in the short break market. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Great Little Breaks. Thank you.